You want breakfast? I made waffles.
I'm already late for a meeting.
Is it about the library? I know you have a big pitch coming up for funding.
Look, I have 1,000 meetings, and I'm sure that the library's, I don't know, somewhere in there.
No, I know.
Everything is not about your pet project, okay?
I just want to help. I just got some great data points from the Board of Education on literacy rates.
What did you do with my thermos?
What?
My thermos. I can't find it. What'd you do with it?
I didn't do anything with it. It's always in your car.
Look, you know I hate the coffee at Town Hall.
Okay, did you look in your car?
Obviously, I looked in my car.
Okay, I will pick you up a new one today. I just think this is a great opportunity
Look,
to keep the
Phoebe,
library momentum moving forward.
I just need you to be the good wife. Can you do that for me? Thanks.
I always am. A little help?
Hey,
Oh,
I didn't hear the front door go. Is anything going?
he never comes up here. Let me set this down. Felt like he'd spent years drowning, and now he was finally coming up for air.
Don't read that. It's not ready yet.
It's beautiful.
It's a work in progress.
No, I mean it. It's really beautiful.
Yeah? Well, someone has graced me with room to focus and allowed me to stop bouncing between random jobs, so it's easier to write well. Plus, my muse lives just downstairs.
You still think you'll be ready for me to take a read at the end of next week?
Of course.
And I definitely can't get...
6 weeks have gone fast.
Yeah, they have.
Have you thought about what I said? After it's done, you and me.
You have given me a perfect romantic fantasy, Lucas. Everything I could have ever possibly wanted, everything I don't get from...
It's everything that you deserve.
I wish more than anything that we could just run off together.
But you have responsibilities.
If I leave now, the library will never get built.
I know. But then... love always finds a way.
So the poor old lady realized that she didn't always have to be by herself. She had a new start waiting for her with the help of her community. And that's how the poor old lady found a friend.
Guys, thank you for coming. Hopefully we see you next week, okay?
You're so good at finding local writers. I can't believe that was from someone in our neighborhood.
Isn't he great? And he's got a new book coming out next month, so stay tuned.
Becca absolutely loves your story sessions. Safe space, right?
Now that is why I love books. They're an escape when the real world gets too difficult.
What do we say to Mrs. Wilson? Thank you. There you go.
That was wonderful.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just listening in, and you're a natural. The kids love you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
You have some of your own. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
No, it's fine. My husband and I had a daughter.
I am so sorry. You must think I am an awful person.
No, it's actually a relief that not everybody knows my business.
Well, I'm new here. I don't know anyone yet.
Well, now you know me. Phoebe Wilson.
You're Mayor Wilson's wife. Mm-hmm. I'm Paula Miller. I just recently joined the council.
Oh,
I was actually hoping to meet you. I heard that from one of the parents that Mayor Wilson is building a new library.
absolutely. You know, we have some of the worst literacy rates in the state. This community deserves so much more.
I suppose that was your idea.
It was, originally, but let's keep that between us. Ethan likes to feel ownership over his work.
Your secret is safe with me. Have you thought about running for council yourself?
Oh, I don't know.
Councilor Daniels just announced that he is retiring in 6 months, and we could use some more female councilors.
All right.
I heard you say that you're good at finding local writers. You happen to know a romance author? It's my guilty pleasure.
Mine too.
Stop.
Actually, I do know someone. He's working on a new book right now, and it's going to be pretty special.
Okay. Well, I would love to meet him.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Ta-da! I got blue to match your favorite tie.
Where's my dry cleaning?
Sorry?
The only reason I came home for lunch was to change in the suit that you were supposed to pick up.
Ethan, you never asked me to pick up.
Phoebe, I have an important meeting today and I needed that suit.
I'm trying to help, hence the thermos.
I already have a thermos.
You couldn't find
It was
it.
in my car. It's always in my car.
I'm sorry, you're right. I will pick it up right away.
That's all I ask. Okay? Thank you.
You know, you really need to take a break from all that volunteering.
What?
You're so stressed. You didn't even react when I told you about my horrendous day last night.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. It is the volunteer work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You always put others first. You need to think of yourself. Why not try writing one of those romance novels you love so much? It'll be fun, yeah. And hey, if you need some funny, who knows?
Do you have time for a break?
Oh, I didn't even move it.
I'm scared.
This was a great idea.
Not too distracting.
Hey, I need to get my inspiration somewhere.
I thought it was a perfect romantic date.
It's not a real date, though.
You know we can't.
I know.
This was still amazing, though, right? I know I really needed this.
Why? What's been going on?
Silly.
It's not silly if it's bothering you.
Well, there's this councilwoman, Paula Miller. And she...
That's huge.
Yeah. And it made me realize how much I miss politics. Like, real politics, you know, boots on the ground, grassroots stuff.
Well, you should go for it. You should run for council.
Ethan would get upset. honestly, I didn't mind the whole mayor's wife thing when I thought that he was doing it for both of us and really investing in a solid local government. But then we lost Rosie. And I lost Ethan, too.
Would you ever consider trying for more kids?
Well, we did. I didn't get pregnant. And Ethan blamed me. I wanted to get some tests done, try IVF even, and he said no.
I would try with you. Is that?
Go, go, go. No, go! Get out!
Look, sit down, I'll do it.
It's okay.
Phoebe, sit! Here. Come home early, looking for a little sympathy from my wife, and you're destroying a 100-year-old heirloom rug.
I'm sorry. Sympathy for what?
I'm tired. I work all the time, and I just...
Well, it's lunchtime. You want me to whip you up an omelet or something?
No. I pitched my latest proposal for the new library, and it's like nobody sees my vision. It's like I'm trying my best, and
Well, you'll come up with something. You always do.
I don't like feeling like this. I mean, I never lose, and are you okay? So, I've missed you.
I miss you too. I miss us. The way we were. Rising through the ranks together. Remember those lunches we used to sneak off?
Yes, I do.
I spoke to Paula Miller the other day. The new councilwoman, she said they need more women in council. What if I ran? We could see each other every day. Develop projects together. We could make a real difference. I could even help you with the library.
Nobody knows what this town needs more than you. It's you that tells me when we need a new park or that we need to build a library. But you can't even be happy doing your duties as a mayor's wife. Does that not mean anything to you?
It means everything to me, Ethan. I have sacrificed everything.
Sacrifice? Sacrifice? What do you know about sacrifice? I can't even come to you upset without you trying to get yourself a job out of it.
That's not what I'm doing.
Do you not see how manipulative that is? How cruel?
I'm sorry.
and that is to be a loving and supportive wife. You've already failed at that today. If you were off working, do you not see that I would suffer? Right?
Right.
Look at you. What are you wearing? You're still in your robe. It's the middle of the day.
I went for a jog with Jim and I.
Ethan!
Ethan's gone back to work. We only just got away with it.
I don't want to be getting away with our relationship.
He shut me down. Called me a failure.
Just because he says that doesn't make it true. Hey, you're one of the smartest people that I know, Phoebe. You should be mayor, not him.
I'm not cut out for that.
You believed in me when nobody else did. When my family, my friends, my coworkers had all, I believe in you like nobody else does, especially not him.
You are incredible. This has been incredible, but it was always meant to be temporary. 6 weeks for you to focus on your book and for us to be together.
You can't still feel that way.
I feel guilty. I have a duty to my marriage and to this town. I can't help this community if I run off with you.
But what if you could? With the time that you've given me to spend on my book, I think that it can be a real success.
What are you saying?
If I get an advance on this book and you run for council, that would give us a fresh start together. You could get the credit that you deserve, and I'd pay for our home. I'd take you out to nice restaurants. I would give you all the things that you should have.
Do you really think people would elect the woman who left the beloved mayor as a pipe dream?
We could try for a baby. That's what you want, right? I would do anything for you, Phoebe. Let me take you on a proper date. Look, you can see what it's like to be with me, to really be with me.
We'd be seen.
Okay, well, there's this artist cafe. I love it. It's completely off the beaten track.
No.
Please just give me a chance to prove myself, please.
One date.
Yeah, we should go to one sometime.
One step at a time.
We'll just do 2 coffees, please.
Is that Ethan's blazer?
Yeah, I found it crumpled in a box in the attic.
You can't just take his things.
He wasn't wearing it. What's the big deal? 160 now.
Oh, no.
No,
Lucas.
I insist, please. That's weird. I think it's the swipe.
I got it.
You pick it up over there. And all I need now is that final obstacle for the heroine to conquer before they can be together.
No more obstacles. They have been through enough.
No, the harder the journey, the sweeter the reward at the end.
What if that obstacle is an obstacle too many?
Love always finds a way. My novel is nearly done. But this doesn't have to end.
Phoebe.
Paula, what are you doing here?
Oh, this place does the best coffee, but Don't spread it around. I like how quiet it is. So is this where you find your local writers? Wait, is this the amazing? Oh, lovely.
He's just visiting from out of town. I'm sorry, I have to go.
Yeah, no problem.
What were you gonna say?
That I'm your friend. And now she thinks I'm your brother.
I know this is hard.
You keep saying that, but you're not giving me an answer. When my novel is done, I'm leaving. I need to know if you're coming with me or not. So are you?
I thought you were mad at me.
Can't keep away from my muse.
I have a press conference.
Hey, you don't have that much time left. Need you here. Stay.
I can't. Not today.
Hi there. It's just a moment of your time. I'm Paula Miller. I'm new to the council. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm in the area and trying to meet my local community members. And anything you need, just let me know. Thank you.
Attendance at the community center has skyrocketed since Mrs. Wilson started volunteering.
That's my girl.
Well, I know you're both pushing for a whole library. So much more than just Storytime Corner.
As you all know, literacy rates across this nation are not only declining, they're plummeting. Now, I can't do anything about other cities and towns, but you best believe that I'm fighting for our town, and the best thing we can do for our next generation is give them a proper library.
You've had some setbacks. Do you think you'll get it over the line?
This is Mayor Wilson we're talking about here. Of course he will.
Yes.
Thank you, Chief. As you know, I never lose. And a library is just the first step of my plan. And if our schools can't hold our educators accountable to teach our children properly, then your tax dollars will go to the school you want your child to go to.
What do you think, Mrs. Wilson?
Sweetheart.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Could you repeat the question?
What was that? What do you mean, what? You're in front of everybody, ask you a question, you get distracted? I need you to be better.
To be the good wife, to act perfect, to be everything that you need me to be. But you have not been the same.
Don't! Don't.
Don't. Don't! Don't talk about her. Don't put her pictures up around the house. Don't grieve her. Don't remember her. We lost our daughter, Ethan. But I also lost you.
Dare you. This right here. This is the problem. The fact that you think that I would wear this. I am not this person anymore. You are caught up in the past. If you don't stop living in the past, we're not gonna have a future. I'm bleeding out all this stuff.
No. You have work to do. I will take care of it.
I need you to be better.
What were you thinking?
What? Not allowed to see my love when she's working?
You know you can't. That was wildly irresponsible. You could have
Revealed everything to the world? I could have forced you to choose?
Blackmailing me is what Ethan would do, not you.
It wasn't blackmail. I just...
Work long term, we have to do this right. Ethan will not build a library if I leave.
So we have to play this right?
Exactly.
Like this is a game.
You know this isn't a game for me.
I spoke to Paula.
What?
Yeah, the councilwoman from the cafe. Her name was Paula Miller, right? Yeah, she was campaigning in the neighborhood. She might even like romance books more than you do.
What did you say to her?
Don't worry. Don't worry, I kept our secret. But I can't keep sitting on the edge like this. I can't write, I can't finish my book if I don't know.
Fine. Tomorrow night, after Ethan goes back to work, we'll talk. And I'll have made my decision.
Tomorrow night.
Hey, gorgeous. I love that dress. Real First Lady chic.
Jim, I'm sorry, did we have something planned?
Do I need an excuse to turn up with wine?
No, of course not.
Ethan's always working late. You need some fun. So, what do you say?
I'm sorry, rain check?
Sure. Maybe next week.
Next week, sure.
I'm home. Hi. These are for you.
Ethan, you haven't gotten me lilies since...
I know. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you after the press conference. You have been distracted lately. Distracted, on edge, and hurt. Clearly. I know that I ask a lot of you, but I should expect more from myself. I promise you I'm gonna start spending more time at home. Happy wife, happy life. That's what they say, right? I'm gonna go get washed up for dinner. So do you like them? The lilies.
Of course.
Hey, what's the rush?
I'm just getting this out of your way. Don't you have to go back to work?
Not tonight. I meant what I said. I'm gonna be a more present husband. I've got big plans for us. Let's consider this a fresh start. It's really good. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Do you remember all the dreams that we had when we first got married?
All the talk's about me being a senator.
I never wanted that.
I know. I wanted a real home. A real community. I wanted to start a family. When we lost Rosie, it broke me. I've never been able to talk about that. And I know that we haven't been the same since. But I want to change things.
What if it's too late?
It's not.
Ethan.
Look, I know that I'm the one that pulled away from you. And I can't even go to the attic anymore because it's not Rosie's playroom. Look, I want to fix things. I do. Would you be open to a fresh start?
Yes.
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 Yes. Let's go on vacation. We could relive our honeymoon.
We climb to the top of the waterfall.
We did on that balcony. What's that? I've got to get to the office. Have a good day, sweetheart.
Me too.
What the hell were you thinking?
You lied to me. You promised me that we would talk.
I couldn't. Ethan was acting differently, really strange. He didn't go back to the office.
Oh, yeah, Ethan, who you clearly have no intention of leaving after everything that I heard last night.
I had every intention of coming to you and talking about real options. But you cannot have a temper tantrum every time something doesn't go your way.
You are just like the rest of them. Lucas can't control his feelings. Lucas can't do anything right.
You know, I don't think that.
You told him that you wanted a new start. What does that mean for me? I need to focus on my writing.
Lucas, this is a life-altering decision.
I've been distracted enough today.
Phoebe. Phoebe.
I was totally distracted.
Is everything okay?
Of course.
May I sit? I am worried the library proposal is not getting the attention it deserves. I have not heard a word from council. I was thinking, let's set up an event. We could run it right here and feature artists right here in the community who need the facility.
Anything for the library.
It should be a writer's event, and we showcase a featured writer. That writer should be Lucas. I'd love to hear more about the book he's writing. He said it involves two star-crossed lovers from right here. Wouldn't that be perfect for this event? I actually wondered if maybe he had some real-life inspiration. Is your brother seeing someone special? Or looking for someone? You've gone completely pale.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay.
I had to start my morning without my latte. Obvious conspiracy. I wish you'd talk to me. You know, I can tell when something's wrong.
It's nothing.
Really? It's nothing? So who was at your house when I stopped by the other day? In the attic? You know, you never used to be like this. So secretive and closed off. I'll be here for you.
It's nothing.
Phoebe!
Counselor Miller told me about the artist event you're having at the cafe for the benefit of the new library. She said you wanted to put flyers around the center, and of course that's fine. We'll do anything we can to help. But she also said that there would be a featured writer at the event, and she mentioned a name, Lucas. Now, I don't know if it's my place to say, but I think I know the young man she's speaking about, and I haven't heard the best things about him.
Like what?
Mr. Barber had to let him go. He said he had a short fuse, unreliable. He had anger issues. I don't mean to gossip, but I just think it's important that these events feature writers that give something back to the community. Don't you agree?
Come inside. Tell me everything.
You remember how awful it was when we lost Rosie? And how Ethan became a completely different person almost overnight. He's always been ambitious.
That's one way to put it.
But now it's like I don't even recognize him anymore. He's not the man I fell in love with. He's cold. He's scary.
Has he hurt you?
No, he just gets really angry over these trivial things, like accusing me of forgetting to pick up his dry cleaning, even though he never asked me to, or losing his stupid coffee thermos.
He's gaslighting you, Phoebe.
Explicit approval. He won't even let us try for another baby.
That's not right.
And then 6 months ago, I found lipstick on his shirt collar. He denied it. Of course, said I was being paranoid. But here I was sacrificing everything for him, and he couldn't even stay faithful to me. I met Lucas at a writing event. He's a romance writer. He's kind and sensitive and respects me and sees me as a full person.
You're having an affair?
He's really talented. He deserves a chance, and that's all it was at first. He's had a really hard life. His parents kicked him out, and he couldn't afford college, so he started bouncing around from job to job with no time to write, and he's really been struggling financially. He lost his job, and he was gonna leave town again. And you know that we have the space, and Ethan never goes up there, not since Rosie died, and I just...
You're keeping your secret lover in your attic?
No, it's... He's more than that. He's...
What? Your writing prodigy?
You were the one who told me to take care of myself, to put myself first.
I meant to get a massage, take up yoga. I didn't mean to move your personal romance writer into your attic.
Yeah, I think I do. At least I love who I become when I'm with him. He loves me in a way that Ethan hasn't in a really long time.
Phoebe, you're married. You know how upset I was when my last relationship ended over an affair.
That was different. You're not like Ethan.
So just because Ethan cheated first, that makes it okay. What did you think was gonna happen?
I thought that he would finish his novel and we would be together and then I would let him go. Lucas is mature enough. And Ethan... I don't know what to do.
I can't believe you've been keeping this hidden. I thought better of you. No, Phoebe, don't.
You have no idea what it's like.
Then help me understand.
I have to go. He hates it when I'm late.
No, please. Let me help you. Phoebe.
Phoebe? I know that I was upset earlier, and I'm sorry, but we really need to talk.
You told me Mr. Barber fired you for no reason.
He did.
Then why did he tell Mrs. Stevens he had to let you go because of your behavior?
You didn't get me. Nobody does, not even you. You just see me as a problem.
Lucas, how can you say that after everything I have done for you? You said your novel would be done by tomorrow. 6 weeks. That's what we agreed. And then this would be over.
I'm not ready to go. And if you want us to stay a secret, then...
No. You will not manipulate me. I am done with men treating me that way.
Look, I'm sorry.
I think you should go.
Ethan, where are you? Please call me back when you get this. Where have you been? Did something happen?
What do you think happened? I asked you to iron my shirt and lay my suit out for me.
I did.
Do not lie to me. Now I'm gonna be late because you couldn't do one thing that I asked you to do.
Don't gaslight me, Ethan.
Gaslight you?
I did lay out your suit. I did iron your shirt. I have done everything that you have ever asked me to do.
Phoebe, go home. Cannot deal with you lying to me right now. Go! Now.
Lucas? Lucas? I know we've been fighting, and I'm sorry. You were right. We need to talk about everything. I'm ready. I've made my decision. Lucas? Lucas? Lucas! Oh. Okay. Jim! Jim, please call me back when you get this. Lucas is dead. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Forgot my speech. Have you seen it? Phoebe, my speech. Have you seen it?
It's probably in the printer. I'll get it.
Yeah. You know, you should still come tonight.
What?
We need to keep up appearances. This is a big event. A lot of people are going to expect you there.
I'm not feeling well.
Really, Phoebe? You spend 2 hours getting dressed and now you don't feel well.
I swear. There's always something with you.
What's your emergency?
I found someone. They've been killed.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. Where are you right now?
My house.
Can you give me your address? Ma'am, are you there? What is your name?
Phoebe?
Phoebe, do you know the victim? Hello, ma'am, are you in danger right now? Ma'am?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It was a dog. It's not a person. It's...
You didn't come to bed last night.
Slept in the study. It was a late one. I didn't want to wake you. Hello, officers. How can I help you today?
Mayor Wilson, sorry to disturb you, but we had a 911 call come in from this address last night. We just wanted to stop by and make sure everything was okay.
I think there must be some kind of mistake. I was at an event last night. My wife, she stayed home not feeling well. Did anything happen last night? Are you sure you gentlemen have the right address?
Are you sure, ma'am? Our call staff said that the woman on the phone sounded incredibly distressed.
It's really silly. I'm so embarrassed. Like my husband said, I was homesick. Someone's dog got hit by a car. I was on a lot of meds.
Dog?
I know. I'm sorry. I just panicked. It's nothing. It's just my foggy brain.
Gentlemen, I'm so sorry.
Well, you know, it's important to remember that 911 is only used for emergencies, ma'am.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much for coming by to check on us, and we appreciate everything that... Are you trying to embarrass me?
It was a mistake. I'm gonna go check the mail. Jim? Jim, I really need to talk to you, please. Have you seen Jim?
Jim? When?
He hasn't taken in today's paper. He usually reads it first thing.
I have no idea.
You must be Mrs. Wilson. I'm Marie with Bold Homes Real Estate.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Oh, didn't Mayor Wilson tell you I was coming by? Well, there have been so many new properties that Mayor Wilson has had his eye on for years, but this one is really special.
I don't know this area.
Oh, it's in the city.
The city. I don't understand. That's far away.
Oh, well, they're all brand new, and it's the most darling neighbor. I'm excited about these. And when he called me this morning to have me come over and value your home right away, I assumed he told you. I hope I haven't ruined the surprise. So, shall we start in the living room?
So this is it.
Oh, it's gorgeous, so spacious. And I love how you've decorated it.
Thank you.
I mean, this material is incredible. You must like the finer things in life.
Oh, that's all Ethan. He's big on designer brands, no expense spared. Fireplace is what sold me. Original to the house.
You two look so perfect together.
I show you the bedroom and ensuite.
Oh, you have an attic too. Attics give so much opportunity for added value.
I just mean we never go up there.
Oh, let's take a look.
Wait! Why don't you go ahead into the bedroom? I'm gonna go tidy this up. Like I said, we never go up there, so I'm sure it's a mess. There's a walk-in closet. Take your time.
Oh, yes. There is so much potential here. Haven't you ever thought about doing something with the space?
Oh. Well, it's a little bit complicated.
Hey.
Why did you send a realtor to the house without talking to me first?
Marie? She's already come by the house?
I guess that
Stop. She just turned up out of nowhere to value the house. And she started showing me these flyers for these new developments in the city, at least 2 hours away.
So she's already valued the home. Did you show her around?
Of course I did. What else was I supposed to do? But that's not the point. How are you supposed to be the mayor of a town we don't live in?
Wait a minute, weren't you the one that agreed to a fresh start the other night? Right? Or were you just saying that?
I meant in our relationship. In our home.
Phoebe, please, my ambitions are greater than being the mayor of this small town. This is just a stepping stone. If I want to be taken as a serious politician, we have to move to a bigger city, and you know this.
Ethan, what about everything that we have been working towards? You can't just abandon the community here. And what happens if you don't win a seat in the new district?
I never lose.
By me, like we're in a burning building. You haven't responded to any of my emails. I'm just worried. Checking in.
I'm sorry, there's been a lot going on.
Well, let's go have coffee. I actually have a meeting in your neighborhood this evening. Why don't we just head over to yours?
Now's not really a good time.
This is important, isn't it?
It is, but I haven't been feeling well.
Of course you're not feeling well. Is it too early to say congratulations?
What? Excuse me?
I'm sure you're nervous about everything that's happened, and I'm here if you want to talk.
Talk?
I can always tell. I guessed at the cafe, when you're not feeling well all of a sudden, you have the glow. You know, I was able to predict my sister's pregnancy before she even knew herself. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
I'm sorry I have to go.
Why do you keep running out on me? Is it because of Lucas?
Lucas went home. I have to go.
How are you?
I just needed a drink of water.
I'll see you later.
Jim. Jim, please, I know you're in there. Jim, please call me back, please. It's important. Paula, what are you doing here?
Well, you keep rushing out on me, Phoebe. I thought I'd stop by and see if we could make this event happen.
Of course I still want to help, but I meant what I said. Now is really just not a good time. Plus, I have to be at the community center in an hour.
I thought you cared about the library.
I do. Of course I do.
You were the one that spoke so enthusiastically about how important this is for the community and that you believed in it.
I do believe in it.
Let me just run through the high-level plans with you. See what you think. It'll only take 10 minutes. Promise. 10 minutes. So I wanted everything to revolve around the artists, to really show how important nurturing reading and writing talent is. For example, community theater show.
It sounds amazing, Paula. This is exactly what we need.
It's a shame your brother had to go home. He would have been the perfect person to speak.
Well, he can't.
While you look through these, may I use your bathroom?
Of course, it's just down the hall.
What are you doing? Silly me, I got lost on the way to the bathroom.
This is obviously not the bathroom.
Right. Of course, and I just realized the time and I have to go.
Thought you wanted to discuss the event.
Well, I promised to only take 10 minutes of your time, and that is definitely up. So just give this a read through and give me a call when you're done.
What were you doing in Ethan's study, Paula?
I told you I just got lost on the way from the bathroom. I'll see you around.
Phoebe! Hey, I'm so glad I caught you. I wanted to see if you could ask your husband to reconsider his proposal. The idea of a new mall sounds super exciting. But I was really counting on that library.
What?
You didn't know? My friend went to the gala the other night where Mayor Wilson finally announced his big project, and it wasn't the library. Like you said, it's a mall complex. Cinemas, shops, big brands, chains. He said the library was going to be put on hold. I'm sure Mayor Wilson is going to do whatever he thinks is best for the town. Apparently, he said this mall was going to make waves for the community. It was going to attract private investors and appeal to big-timers from the city. And that's all great. But you know how hard I have worked to get my kids' reading levels up. And Becca has thrived since we've been coming to your story sessions. I just really thought worse.
I'm going to fix it.
Miss Wilson.
Chief Sanders, I hope I'm not taking you away from anything important.
Oh, you know, I always have time for Mayor Wilson and his lovely wife. I hope it's not over anything too serious.
I'm afraid that it is.
Okay. You best come with me. Getting rid of all of his parking tickets. Do not go around telling anyone, you hear me?
No, of course not.
Truth is, your husband has done quite a lot for me since he became mayor. Sure. He's the one who appointed me chief. You remember?
I do.
He knew I was ready for the role before I even did myself. It was a tough time for me personally. And I really needed that promotion. So, I would do anything for your husband.
Anything.
Whatever he needs. That's why I made it my #1 priority to talk to you once you called. You feeling okay? You're looking a little off.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm sorry for wasting your
I thought you
time.
needed my help.
Ethan? I'm home early from the community center, but I thought you had meetings all day. Ethan?
Marinade on this chicken is really good.
We haven't been happy for a long time. But even so, I believed in you. As our mayor, I believed in the good that the two of us could do here. And I believed in the person that I married. And I thought all that was worth putting my own happiness aside. Until it wasn't. I had an affair. I've been racked with guilt and shame, but not anymore. You don't scare me anymore, Ethan. I see you. You were never going to stay here. You were never going to build a library. You have some deal with the city that is more important than our community, than our marriage, our family. And I deserve so much more. Lucas helped me see that.
So I betrayed you. You've been sleeping with another man. And you say that I betrayed you.
Did you kill Lucas?
You thought you could trick me? No, man. I already knew all about Luke.
But the body,
Well, that would be Jim, darling. You know me, he told me about the fight that you two had. I'm sorry, Jim, what are you talking about?
You're supposed to be a leader.
But then he started accusing me of hurting you and...
Generous, man. And then you treat Phoebe like this? She's your wife. She's Rosie's mother.
I don't know. Something just snapped.
It's not fair. After...
And I had to hide his body until I figured out a plan of what I was gonna do.
Who are you? I don't know.
Did you really think that you could keep Lucas hidden up here forever? You know, I thought I was gonna have to get rid of him too, but then I realized something. I could see how desperate he was to be loved by you. Even after I told him that you would never leave me.
She doesn't love you. What option do you have?
And together we realized that we had something in common. Neither of us knew how to forgive you. But what if you, Phoebe, everyone would praise me as a hero, but most importantly, they would understand why I had to move on. Just imagine all the books that Lucas is gonna sell telling your story.
Have you seen Jim?
Jim? When?
I needed proof that you would hurt Jim. Evidence that showed that you weren't just friends. You know he's been hiding out at Jim's house. He was supposed to get your fingerprints, but lucky for us, you found the shovel. You put it back, placing your fresh fingerprints all over it. So thank you for that.
I cannot believe that you would do this for him.
Oh, he's had his moments of weakness. I sent the realtor here, hoping that she would find the body as I had the perfect alibi from the gala the night before. But he panicked and he hid Jim's body. But he's done being weak now. Aren't you, Lucas? We both are.
Stop. Ethan, Lucas is a good person. How's he supposed to live with himself after this?
Finish the job. Just like we agreed. Shoot her.
Don't do it!
You told me to leave. You didn't love me.
I am pregnant, Lucas.
Shut up. She is lying. She couldn't get pregnant after
You shut up! We couldn't get pregnant. Clearly the problem wasn't me. This baby...
No. She is lying.
She is a liar. Do not let her play you.
Just because he says it doesn't mean it's true. Isn't that what you told me? This is about his ego, his need to win. He's just trying to frame you the way that he was trying to frame me. He's best friends with the police chief. He can make this look however he wants.
Shoot her.
Unless we stop him.
Shoot her!
Lucas, I know you.
Do it, Lucas.
I know you would never hurt our baby.
Pull the trigger.
Our baby.
Love always finds a way.
You know me, Thea. I never lose. You know, I didn't want this to happen. Done as I had asked of you.
Killing me will not make you a hero, Ethan. And it will not bring Rosie back.
Shut up! My grief made me weak. And I swore to myself I would never feel like that again. You know this is all your fault. You have forced me to kill 2 people now.
You lost. It is such an honor to be elected counselor to serve the community that I so dearly love with every fiber of my being. And that starts with brand new library, with full range of reading services to get our literacy back where it belongs. And that would not be possible without the generous support of all of you, and especially my fellow counselor, Miss Paula Miller.
I am so proud of you. I mean it. After everything you've been through, you deserve this.
One day at a time.
And with a little one on the way. I've been wanting to tell you, I am so sorry that I never told you about my suspicions over Ethan. I didn't know what you would do if you knew I was investigating your husband. I just thought he was a corrupt official. I never assumed.
It is behind us now.
I don't think anything has ever been approved so quickly.
Well, this community deserves it. And I want everything to be perfect for this baby's future. And I have a lot more ideas.
All right, when do we start?
How about right now?
Yes.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
Fire! Half of the match is over, and the red team is in the lead.
the game.
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left.
Ah!